Erykah Badu.
Kons
Says Erykah Badu was recently at the Billboard Awards. So Travis Scott recently. This story is funny. It definitely tickled me a little bit. Rest in peace to young Scooter. Now, some new news that came up. I don't know why she chose to throw that in there. You feel me? The I don't play part.
Hit me, don't you?
Constant content.
Hate me, don't you?
Kons motherfucking podcast. Constant motherfucking content.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? See if my English is shit, right? Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? This Kons podcast. You feel me? On this good Tuesday. It's episode 218 today. You know what I'm saying? On this good Tuesday, it's raining the shit outside, but I love this type of weather. You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's nice and cold, raining, foggy and shit, you know what I mean, wet and all that, you know what I'm saying, the streets is all wet, drizzling, raining hard, then it's drizzling, you know what I'm saying, it's cold at night, you feel me, this is my type of weather, you know what I'm saying, I love it, I'd rather have this weather all day than have it be 185 degrees all motherfucking day, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, episode 218, what's happening, you know what I'm saying, hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's episode, hope y'all enjoyed episode 217, you know what I'm saying, when I definitely put you up on the Joe Gatto drama and murder drama from Impractical Jokers. Put you up on that. We touched on that. We talked about Sean Kingston getting wrapped up with his mama. Wire fraud. Then we also touched on Young Scooter. Rest in peace. I got some more shit on that today. Some more little updates on that we gonna go into today. Then we also touched on yesterday. We touched on Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube delivering the Dodgers trophy in the 57 Bel Air Chevy. Couldn't have did it more LA style than that. But yeah, that was yesterday's. Hope y'all enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? Hope I put you up on something. I definitely didn't know about the Impractical Jokers bullshit going on. I didn't know nothing about that. That shit took me by kind of like surprise, you know what I mean? Because I love Impractical Jokers. I sit and giggle and laugh at that shit every motherfucking episode. It is something on there that I will crack the fuck up at for sure. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely some good amount of good little shock value, you know what I mean? Finding out the allegations that's on them too. You know what I'm saying? That shit shocked me. Yeah. But yeah, this is episode 218 today. You know what I'm saying? It's at 11:30 in the morning right now. You know what I mean? On April 1st, matter of fact. You feel me? I ain't got no fools for y'all. I ain't got no jokes. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no pranks for y'all. I don't do none of that. I know it's April Fools. April 1st today, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't got no nothing where I'm like, gotcha, April Fools. I don't be doing none of that type of shit, you feel me? But yeah, though, you know what I mean? Today's episode, you know what I'm saying? I got a few things for y'all, you know what I mean? Let's see, we're going to touch on today's episode 218. We're going to touch on Erykah Badu and her little outfit she had on at the Billboard Awards. Also, we're going to touch on who people think is that a representation of. We're going to touch on Sarah Bartman. I got a little clip. I'm going to show you the history of who that is. Also, Travis Scott went on the WWE. Somebody should have told him that shit is fake. We're going to touch into that. Young Scooter, like I said, I got some updates on that. Rest in peace, Young Scooter. Got some more little updates on that shit. And Kendrick Lamar and the Madonna. You know what I'm saying? I got Madonna giving Kendrick Lamar some flowers. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 clips for that. But yeah, episode 218. You know what I'm saying? Let me open this window, man. It be getting hot right here and shit. Window up. I have some motherfucking breeze coming in, you feel me? Yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Episode 218, though, you feel me? Those is what we're gonna be going over today, you know what I'm saying? Erykah Badu, you feel me? But yeah, how y'all doing, though? Hope y'all doing good, you know what I'm saying? If you just subscribed here, this is what we do on this channel. This is where we talk about headlines, news, updates, shit that's going on, shit that went viral, shit that, you know what I'm saying, made a headline, you know what I mean? Within the past, whatever hours, 24 hours, a day or two, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, the same day of of. You know what I'm saying? Plane crashes. Sometimes I get into political shit on here. I don't get into political shit too often. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I definitely touch on everything. You know what I'm saying? Monday through Friday, you're going to get an episode. You can feel me at Kons Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and watch it throughout the week. End your week with Kons Podcast and come back on the Monday after you done kicked it, smoked up, drank up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you did on the weekend, come back on Monday and start your week off with Kons Podcast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's jump into it today. Episode 218. You know what I'm saying? We're going to jump into it. So first up is Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? So Erykah Badu was recently at the Billboard Awards, achieving awards and shit like that. And she wore this outfit that people was, I guess, talking about. It made headlines. It and went viral. So a lot of people was talking about the outfit she had on. So people were saying that she's mocking like BBL culture. You know what I'm saying? Or some people were saying that she's paying homage to Sarah Bartman. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Sarah Bartman is, you know what I mean? We're going to get into that first. I'm going to show you a whole little clip of somebody talking about the origin and the history of who Sarah Bartman is. Now, she was somebody who was, they called Koi Koi. She's from the Cape Towns in South Africa. You know what I'm saying? She's from Eastern Cape, South Africa. And she was taken and brought to London and Paris and was put on display at a freak show, like she was a freak. Now, Sarah Bartman, she had real big thighs and a whole big old booty, and you know, just like how these BBL girls be doing, you know what I'm saying? But I believe she had that like naturally, you know what I'm saying? So they put her on exhibition and put her up in front at museums and shit like a freak show, like she was a freak. Mind you, this was in the 1800s, you know what I'm saying? So this was considered a freak to the people of the 1800s, you know what I'm saying? So they had put her on exhibition and shit like that at a freak show. She was on display in London and in Paris. You know what I'm saying? So here's, just in case you don't know who Sarah Bartman is, you know what I'm saying? This is a brief little origin story, little clip. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you a little insight on who Sarah Bartman is before we go into Erykah Badu's outfit. You know what I'm saying? So this little clip you about to see is a little clip on the origin story and who Sarah Bartman is. Check it out.
Don't you?
So as you seen, you know what I'm saying, I was just giving you the little origin story and giving you the brief history of who Sarah Bartman is. Now let's go into Erykah Badu. She had on this something similar to how she looked, as you seen in the clip there. You know what I'm saying? She had an outfit on that was poking out her booty and making her thighs look real big. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to that. So I think she was giving a nod or homage to Sarah Bartman in this case. As you seen, she had passed on. Sarah Bartman Bartman. She had passed on of syphilis in the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to Sarah Bartman. But I think what the outfit she had on was, I think this was a node or a homage to Sarah Bartman, though, by the way the outfit was designed. So here in this next clip you're about to see, this is Erykah Badu and the outfit that she had on at the Billboard Awards when she was accepting her award. This is just to show you the little outfit. I don't got the speech or anything she said on the mic, but this is definitely showing you the outfit that the headline had made that she had wore at the Billboard Awards. Check it out.
Don't you?
Yeah, as you seen, you know what I'm saying? She came out there with the big old outfit showing the big old booty, big old thighs, you know what I mean? Just like how Sarah Bartman was designed and made, you know what I'm saying? So I think that was definitely a note or a homage to that for sure. I don't think she was talking about BBL culture or anything of that nature. I think it was definitely, if I know Erykah Badu, I think she would more so nod to that rather than the BBL culture that's going on. You feel me? But that's just my thought. You know what I mean? That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know Erykah Badu or her team or any of that, or stylists or people who dress her or none of that. You feel me? But if I was to say what it was paying homage to, I would say it was to Sarah Bartman for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that was Erykah Badu. The little fit that went viral that everybody seemed to be talking about that she had on when she accepted her awards at the Billboard Award. In other news, Travis Scott. So Travis Scott recently. This story is funny. It definitely tickled me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of the headlines were saying somebody should have told that nigga that wrestling ain't real, goddammit. Because this nigga. So Travis Scott, you know what I'm saying? He recently was in WWE. Apparently he was in the Elimination Chamber or match. I don't watch wrestling, as y'all could tell by me stumbling over these type of words, type of matches and all that. I haven't watched wrestling since, I don't know, since The Rock was on fucking SmackDown every Tuesday, I think it came on or something like that. That's the last time, and you feel me, Stone Cold was climbing up on the ropes, cracking beers and shit in his mouth and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The Rock was still raising his eyebrow at the camera and shit like that. That's about the last era that I was watching wrestling in, you know what I'm saying? Long time ago, you know what I mean? I haven't watched it in years, you know what I'm saying? But this shit made headlines. Travis Scott, apparently he was in I believe the Elimination Chamber match with Cody Rhodes, La Flame, The Rock, and John Cena and Travis Scott. Now, Cody Rhodes was supposed to be jumped by Travis Scott, John Cena, and The Rock. You know what I'm saying? I guess somebody named La Flame. He was supposed to be jumped by him. You know what I'm saying? And he said, Cody had said that he looked in Travis Scott's eyes, and I guess they call that like a receipt of some sort. I don't really know WWE lingo. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it was, he looked at him for a receipt. I guess that was telling him to do something to him or something like that nature. I'm not sure, but I do know that there is a lot of code words in wrestling that they use to give somebody a hint to do something, you know, because we know it's all scripted, you know what I'm saying? It's all scripted out, so they definitely have little codes and shit that they give each other to spark the next move type shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's what he was talking about, but I believe I read that he said he looked to give him a receipt. He's supposed to get a receipt. So I guess, or maybe the jumping of Cody Rhodes was the receipt. I'm not sure how he worded it, but I read something along those lines. So anyway, Travis Scott was in there, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be jumping him, so they fucking up Cody Rhodes, you know what I mean, all in the ring. You gonna see on the clip, you know what I'm saying, John Cena holding his legs, The Rock got Cody Rhodes' belt, and he hit him across the back with it, but this was after, I think it was after or before, you're gonna see in the clip though, but Travis Scott had reached down, he grabbed his neck on the bottom, and he brought his hand up, I mean, he cocked back to Oklahoma, and came down and slapped that nigga hard as fuck. Cody Rhodes said he ruptured his eardrum and gave him a black eye. Also got Cody Rhodes' face after the fact. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna get into the clip though. So the first clip that you about to see, and this is why I was saying a lot of the headlines was saying somebody should have told Travis Scott that wrestling is not motherfucking real. This is not the UFC, my nigga. That nigga reached down and really slapped the dog shit out that nigga, yo. You gonna see in the clip though, this next clip you about to see. This is of This is the clip of Travis Scott reaching down and slapping the shit out of Cody Rhodes, along with, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be the commentary in the background telling you about the whole situation. I mean, like my nigga Drip News. I believe this is Drip News where I got this from. But yeah, if y'all familiar with me, you know what I'm saying, y'all watch this podcast, y'all know I fuck with Drip News, you feel me? You're going to see a lot of his clips that I use, you know what I'm saying? I think this is Drip News. I can't remember who it was. But in this next clip, you about to see everything I was talking about. Travis Rhodes read down and smacking the shit out of Cody Rhodes. Check this shit out.
Scott slapped WWE champion Cody Rhodes in the face during a match, and now Rhodes wants revenge. During February's Elimination Chamber, Scott joined The Rock and John Cena to beat Rhodes bloody, even giving him a black eye and ruptured eardrum. Rhodes recently warned, if Travis Scott ever makes his way back into the WWE fray, maybe there's a receipt for Travis. The Rock hinted Scott might return for an actual match, saying they're forming an alliance with the Final Boss and Travis Scott.
You hate me, don't you?
As you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was them breaking it all down. You feel me? That was them breaking it down, telling you about the Travis Scott slap and how he slapped him and ruptured his eardrum and gave him a black eye. You know what I'm saying? So that was him telling you all about it. So this next little clip that I'm gonna throw in there that you're about to see is the actual part of the match where he reaches down and slapped the dog shit out of him. And this one, you could hear the slap. Check this shit out.
Don't you?
We know what's next. Come on, guys, just stop this. This isn't worth it. This isn't worth it. None of it's worth it. You call
You seen, know what I'm saying? That was him reaching down and you heard the smack. I mean, you heard that shit. He slapped that nigga hard as fuck. You feel me? Somebody didn't give him the memo that this shit is fake. I guess he was thinking this shit was real or something. The Rock said, you know what I'm saying, I got the next clip. The next clip I'm going to show you is of The Rock. You know what I mean? At some type of press conference, they asked him about it. And he was saying, you know what I'm saying, he gave him the code, you know what I mean? He told him he's about to go out type shit, you know what I'm saying? So that was, he said, if you want to get your hands bloody, you make it count, he said. So I guess Travis Scott took that make it count part as to really slapping this nigga. So this next we about to see is of The Rock, you know what I'm saying, talking about the Travis Scott slap. Check it out.
Hate me, don't you?
He wanted to get, in a way, to steal a term, he wanted to get his hands bloody. And I whispered to him as he was going out, I said, if you get your hands bloody, make it count. Make it count. He slapped the tonight. He slapped the...
You seen, you know what I'm saying? That was The Rock. You feel me talking about it? He said he slapped the shit out of Cody Rhodes. Yo, I was cracking up as I was writing this shit down, man. Especially that somebody should have told Travis Scott wrestling ain't real, goddamn it. Because he slapped the dog shit out that nigga. So this next clip right here that you about to see is Cody Rhodes, you know what I'm saying? He kind of look up and shows his face. This is about 10 seconds, you know what I mean? He look up real quick and you see his face and people edit it and put, you feel me, Chris Tucker and Ice Cube saying, "Damn!" Yo, this nigga eye is all fucked up. Nigga look like he got jumped for real. You know what I mean? So check this clip out. This is of his face post the slap. Check it out.
Hate me, don't you?
As you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was him raising his face up and revealing, you know what I mean, the bullshit and the injuries and the pain that you see on his face from Travis Scott slapping the dog shit out that nigga. It was supposed to be a fake slap, but goddammit, he really slapped the shit out that nigga Cody Rhodes. You feel me? I thought that shit was funny to the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I went and got these clips for it. I thought that shit was hilarious. Like I said, I haven't watched wrestling in a long time, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll be thinking about watching it again because I understand it now, like it's a show. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, you know, they're not trying to be real no more, trying to say that it's real and none of that. Over the years, they used to try to convince people that the shit was real. You know what I'm saying? Yo, excuse me. Let me interrupt this episode. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't hit that subscribe button, now is your time to do that. In the middle of this explosive, dope content that I'm bringing you. You know what I'm saying? Now's your time to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment on whatever you like, whatever you want to comment on. Now's your time to go ahead and do that if you ain't done it already. You know what I'm saying? But definitely hit that subscribe button and definitely tell somebody else to hit that subscribe button too. You know what I'm saying? It's Kons Podcast. Let's get back to the episode. We all know that shit is fake to the motherfucker, you know what I mean? After all the documentaries that have been put out, Behind the Ring, Dark Side, Behind the Ropes, and all this type of shit, we done seen the insides and out of that motherfucking wrestling gang, you feel me? And they will die for your entertainment, you feel me? That's a fact. They go to extreme measures to sell that show. If they got fans thinking that the shit is real, then they are doing their job perfectly. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they want, and they will go whatever measure it takes for them to convince you that the shit is real. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I have learned watching the documentaries on the behind the scenes of wrestling. But yeah, that shit was definitely funny though, definitely entertaining, especially if you got a nigga like Travis Scott. Yeah, that shit was dope. So up next, we got Young Scooter. So Young Scooter, you know what I'm saying, I recently touched on this. I touched on this yesterday about him being passed away. Rest in peace to Young Scooter. Now, some new news that came up about that. You know what I'm saying? I was saying that the 911 call, they had said that it was shots fired in the area and the woman was abducted. At first, that was the first little headline news, the details that came out about the 911 call. So now they are looking more further into investigation of that 911 call and who that woman is, because they believe now, speculation is coming out that they were being swatted. Now, if you don't know what swatted is, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of these streamers and big time streamers and big time YouTubers, whoever the case may be. Once you make it real big, motherfuckers will swat you. That happens a lot with gamers, you know what I'm saying, who are big time streamers. You know what I mean? It happens a lot to them because so a swatting is when someone calls the police, tells them to come to your house, report a false crime being done that's actively taking place, and send SWAT to your house and motherfucking all kind of bullshit, sending shit to your house, police to your house, coming to knock on that door or whatnot, whatever the case may be. They sending them to your house, and it's based on all a bunch of bullshit. That is called swatting. So now the evidence is suggesting that they were swatted, and Young Scooter lost his life for somebody playing games. Now that shit is wild than a motherfucker. So they are on the search trying to find this girl who made initially that phone call saying that she said it was pimps in the house and a woman was being dragged out. She was naked and the dude was actively beating her ass, and then shots was fired and there was a baby involved. But if you hear the call, it sounds like she's definitely on some makeup type shit, making this shit up. I don't know. It's what it sounds like. I don't know if that's what the narrative is over hearing that. So now that we know the narrative that it might be a SWAT, it might be overtaking our minds and saying, yeah, she sound like, you know what I mean, she faking it, you feel me? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it is a SWAT though, based off how she sounds. That's what I think, you know what I mean? But y'all go hear the call though. I got a clip of that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the new investigation is opened up because he might have lost his life for somebody playing around. So this next clip you about to see is first we're gonna watch the call, you know what I'm saying? This next clip you about to see is just audio of the 911 call itself. Check it out.
There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273, there is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house.
What's your name?
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They hold the guns in the air, and then it's like, I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
Shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
So I believe the girl is hurt.
And they're coming from 273 William Nye Drive?
Yes. And the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
Okay. Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like she's trying to, they brought her, the guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out. And he's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house. There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Okay, you said the female is naked?
Yeah, she's naked and she's bleeding profusely from her head.
Okay. Can you give me a description of the male?
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low haircut.
Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives. I believe.
What color shirt and pants do he have on?
Blue. Regular blue jeans and like a regular like t-shirt.
Well, before I get into that, is this a business house or an apartment?
This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. There is like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of sex traffic. This individual, she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, bleeding from her face. She tried to get away. She was dragged back into the house, and they're holding her hostage, and then there was a baby involved. So this situation is really serious, and he's punching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really...
You know what I'm saying? That was the phone call itself. Now, as you heard her saying on there, that they was dragging somebody out the house. She was naked, said it was kids involved. Like, she was just going down the list of, sounds like, of whatever can send the highest authorities to this person's house. You know what I'm saying? She was saying everything in the book, saying it was children involved and shit. It was a beating taking place. She was real bloody. Y'all gotta come quick before she gets hurt really bad. Shots is fired. They pimping in the house. They selling drugs in the house. Man, she said she is neighborhood watch, and goddamn it, she was trying to lay everything on the table. She had bullet points. It's like she took notes and said, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna say this will get them there fast. We're gonna say that'll definitely get them there. And then I'm gonna say it's a baby involved. And then let's even throw a shooting in there. Let's say so all this shit is happening on the block, supposedly, and this is the only call that came in about this particular incident. You know what I'm saying? She's the only one that's seen somebody being dragged out the house and being dragged back into the house. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is wild. This shit is just got wild. You know what I'm saying? So this next clip you're about to see is of the news coverage of them talking about that somebody may have been swatting, and they are investigating, trying to find that girl who made that call. Check it out.
5 Atlanta police have asked for the public's help surrounding the death of rapper Young Scooter. Police say that he died after severely hurting himself while running away from officers on Friday in southeast Atlanta.
They say they were there responding to reports of a woman under attack. Fox 5's Rob Durienzo was first on scene Friday night. Rob, what are you finding out about that 911 call?
Hey there, guys. Well, there are a lot of questions about that 911 call that led police to the home where rapper Young Scooter was celebrating his 39th birthday Friday night. It's not clear if police ever found the woman the caller claims was being attacked, but now they're looking to track down that caller.
He's touching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
The woman who called 911 told operators there was something seriously wrong at the home on William Nye Drive in southeast Atlanta.
He's beating her bloody. He's dragged her back in the house.
In 911 audio obtained by Fox 5, the caller claims a woman with a child was bleeding and shots were fired.
I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved.
Police have not told us if that woman was ever located or if the call was legitimate.
This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl.
When officers got to the home, they say two men ran out the back door. One of those men has been identified as rapper Young Scooter. Police on scene said he sliced his leg trying to hop a fence. Medics took him to Grady, where he died.
One can bleed out in seconds from a laceration to a femoral artery.
The medical examiner will determine cause of death. Dr. Cecil Bennett with Noonan Family Medicine says cuts to a specific area of the leg could prove deadly.
The femoral artery is under pressure, which means that once it's cut, it's not just a matter of it bleeding, but there's a pulse. So there's an increased loss of blood because of the pulse of the femoral artery.
Fox 5 captured police back at the home on Monday. The people inside told us they were too heartbroken to go on camera. Dr. Bennett says these injuries can quickly turn deadly, but there's not immediate surgery.
It's considered a surgical emergency. A tourniquet must be immediately applied, but getting to the hospital is critical.
And on Friday evening, social media was abuzz with rumors that Young Scooter was involved in a shootout with APD. Police say that was never the case, but they're now asking for the public's help to identify the woman who called 911. Investigators say that call was made from a 911-only phone, which makes it harder to trace. At the live desk, Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
Wow, some chilling audio there. Rob, thanks.
You seen, you know what I'm saying? That was the news coverage of them talking about that 911 call. Somebody was apparently swatting. They have investigated. They have not found the girl yet, but they need to find her and definitely lock her up, especially being that influencer, a rapper, big time name has lost his life behind you playing games, swatting and shit. And this was on the man's birthday. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? That shit is cold, man. You know what I mean? That shit is fucked up, especially if you just playing games, swatting and shit, lying to the police about the shit and caused a nigga to lose his life. You should definitely be locked up for sure. Definitely, without a doubt about it, because somebody lost their life. This let alone you playing around, sending police and shit to a motherfucker's house and falsely, you know what I'm saying? That is a crime. That's a felony, actually. You know what I mean? Falsifying reports and shit and lying to the police. So you should definitely be locked up for sure, especially that the nigga lost his motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? In a tragic ass way, accidental way. You know what I mean? Broke the femur and cut an artery and lost his life to try to hop the fence due to the police knocking on the door. Now they said a female answered the door and shut the door. It could have been the one who called and swatted. Now if she was there in the house, I don't know why she would swat the house that she is in. Usually when you swat someone, you are not in the house that you are sending the police to, that you done falsified a report to the police about. So yeah, that's a little more updates on the Young Scooter situation. That shit is wild as fuck. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they find her and take her in for questioning and find out what is on her mind when she decided to swat the house that Young Scooter happened to be in and end up losing his life behind the house due to this call allegedly being a SWAT call. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Last but not least, you know what I'm saying? Madonna. So Madonna recently came out and she has said this shit before on Jimmy Fallon. I got that clip too. I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? From when she was on Jimmy Fallon, I believe in 2022. She had praised. So she recently gave her praises for Kendrick Lamar and his new album. She was caught somewhere recently and gave a little quick interview. And somebody asked her, what is her favorite song these days in this era? And she said, shit, anything on Kendrick Lamar's new album. You know what I'm saying? And this shit was dope. You feel me? Coming from somebody like Madonna. Now, I've seen in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said, is this because Drake turned her down? Now, I don't know anything about that. You know what I'm saying? I just seen that somebody commented that upon me gathering the clip for this. I don't know if she wanted Drake and Drake turned her down. I don't know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what somebody commented on. I figured I'd throw that in there along with the story. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Madonna has said she gave her flowers for Kendrick, said that anything off the new album, you feel me, is her favorite song. Check this clip out.
What is your song? What's your favorite song right now?
Oh my god, my favorite song right now. Anything on Kendrick Lamar's new album.
Let's go, Kendrick.
So as you seen real quick, you know what I'm saying? She said anything off the Kendrick's new album, you feel me, is her favorite song. Then she went on to say, I don't play. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why she chose to throw that in there, you feel me, that I don't play part. I don't know, you feel me? Maybe Kendrick Lamar's bringing the gangster out in Madonna, goddammit. Because the fact that she said, yeah, I don't play, is just totally no point. I mean, I don't know why she said that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have anything to do with the music. It didn't have anything to do with her favorite song off the album, but none of that. You feel me? So this next clip you're about to see is from 2022. I believe she was talking about the Big Morale and the Big Steppers. You know what I'm saying? That album that he had out. You know what I mean? Where he has I Mother on there and this and that. You know what I mean? And I believe N95 is on that album. Yeah, so that's the album that he had that on, and then she went on Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Fallon asked her about something, and she ended up saying that, yeah, she was praising Kendrick Lamar once again and said that she would love to work with him, said that he is brilliant. You know what I'm saying? It's in his songs and shit like that. So this clip you're about to see is her on Jimmy Fallon giving Kendrick Lamar his flowers. Check it out.
Worship more than anything in life, and I would love to collaborate with him, and that's Kendrick Lamar.
Madonna also heaped high praise on the Compton Natives' latest album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, saying,
"His new record is like history making.
It is unbelievable, right?
Mind-bogglingly brilliant."
Yeah, you feel me? That was her giving Kendrick Lamar his flowers on a big stage like Jimmy Fallon. So Madonna has always expressed her love and her feelings, how she loved Kendrick's music. She's always expressed that. You know what I'm saying? This is dating all the way back to 2022. So she been on Kendrick's fan base. You feel me? That's Madonna, legendary Madonna. You know what I mean? And that's a big accolade. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody like Madonna fucking with your music that heavy from album to album. This ain't just like she fuck with one song back in whatever time it was when Kendrick put this and that out. She is still fucking with his music. You know what I'm saying? Up until today. You feel me? But yeah, that shit's all I had. That's all I got for today. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for today. You know what I mean? Quick four little topics that we usually do. You feel me? I seen you call my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I seen you call my nigga Nate. I'm gonna hit you back right after this. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? This has been episode 218. You know what I'm saying? Episode 218. In this episode, we touched on Erykah Badu and the wild outfit that she had on in a representation, what appears to me be like in the representation of Sarah Bartman, as she accepted her awards at the Billboard Music Awards. We also touched on Travis Scott when he went on wrestling on WWE and really slapped the dog shit out of Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? Slapped the dog shit out that man. Somebody should have told him that, goddamn it, this shit is fake, Travis. You really hit that nigga. Ruptured his ear, gave him a black eye. Lord have mercy. And then we also touched on the updates of young Scooter allegedly being swatted, and that's how he ended up losing his life by running after the police came to the door. And we just last touched on Madonna giving Kendrick Lamar his praises, letting the world know that she is a fan of the man. But yeah, that's everything we touched on for 218, episode 218. You know what I'm saying? That's the quick little topics that we have for the day. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have been doing anything you wanted to do in the world. No matter who you are, whether you a mother, a father, whether you a son, a daughter, whether you a cousin, a uncle, a auntie, you know what I'm saying? Whether you a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, a husband, you know what I'm saying? Whether you a friend, a foe, of the fam, enemy, whoever you are, and you got eyes on Kons podcast, I definitely fucks with you. And if you got your animals and they sit right there on the couch with you or on the floor next to y'all and they looking at the TV too, whether your animal or your pet is a pet pig, whether you got a pet gerbil, he in the cage running around and shit looking at the TV, whether you got a pet bearded dragon, you place him on the table in front of the TV, whether you got a pet pig, a pet bat, a pet goat, whoever the fuck it may be, you know what I'm saying? If they got eyes on Kons podcast, I definitely fuck with them. Salute to them, like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this has been episode 218. Hope I put something in the ear that you didn't know, and I hope you found it out right here on Kons podcast, along with my commentary and my thoughts on said subjects. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope if you just subscribed, I hope you stay here. And I hope you fuck with Kons Podcast with this content that I'm bringing you Monday through motherfucking Friday. You feel me? But yeah, this is April 1st. It is 12 o'clock now in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Out here in California. You feel me? But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You hear that beat getting loud on the background. You already know what it is. You feel me? This has been episode 218 of Kons motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. You feel me? Tell somebody about it. Share this shit. Hit the like button. Comment on all this shit. Let somebody else know about it. Enjoy these credits.
You hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
You hate me, don't you?
Kons motherfucking podcast.
Hate me, don't you?